Welcome back to another episode of No Waco. This is your host, Debbie. Welcome back to another episode of No Waco. This is your host, Debbie, here in the studio. And as you guys can see, we have some very special guests. We have one in the studio and one on the screen. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Craig Copeland. I'm the general manager for Camp Fimpfo, Waco.
I'm Tessa McCracken. I'm the CMO for Northgate Resorts, the creators of Camp Fimpfo.
All right. And one of the first questions I always ask is, what brought you to Waco, or are you a Waco native?
What brought me to Waco was Camp Fimpfo. I was born and raised in Abilene, Texas, but I spent the last 20 or so years outside of Texas, traveling around doing resorts in the U.S. and in the Caribbean and Mexico.
Wow.
Well, I am obviously not in Waco, but I've been admiring from afar for a long time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so you said you have been traveling all over, so you just came from Panama, right?
Correct. I was over there for 2 years doing a resort on an island off of an island.
Wow.
In the Caribbean.
An island off of an island. That sounds like my kind of life. So tell me more about Camp Fimpfo. So what is Camp Fimpfo?
Yeah, so I can take this one. So we created Camp Fimpfo because we wanted to create a new kind of camping experience, something that was accessible to all different kinds of campers, whether you're a tent camper, an RVer, or you're a glamper. And, there are a lot of different kinds of camp resorts out there, and some of them can be super luxurious. Others can be really rustic. And we wanted to do something in between where anyone in your party could find something to do. So on our property, we'll have everything from a swim up bar to a water park to mini golf. And really everyone in your party is going to be able to find something to do with us.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic. And I know you guys specialize in glamping. So I was just telling him that me and my husband, we've been RVers for the past 2 years. We live full-time in an RV, and we just recently bought our first house. So what are all those amenities for everywhere in between?
Yeah, so for glamping, it really can mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people. Glamping can, but basically, to me, I think about glamping making the camping experience more accessible. It can be a little bit intimidating for people to go camping the first time, or so some people have this image of what camping is in their mind, and so we're really trying to push what that is. So with glamping, that can mean everything from if you're an RVer to making sure we have really nice padded sites, with full hookups and things like that, to, like I said, we have a water park. That's definitely not your standard for an RV resort. So really pushing the bounds there. And we're also paying a lot of attention to design within the property and doing things like elevated food. I mean, not all campgrounds have a chef, and we do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fantastic. And I know that you're actually, your beautiful background, he said, is similar to the one in the general store. So when you're talking about design, you guys really want to bring almost that luxury, that design aspect to it, especially since we're in Waco, home to Magnolia.
Yeah, we're trying to approach it like as if we're a boutique hotel.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So why did you guys choose Waco?
Yeah, I think you mentioned Magnolia. I think that Waco has just been growing in popularity for a long time, and it's truly an area that we had our eye on for a while. And I think that there was this land that became available, and we saw a vision for it. And I think that's the main reason,
Yeah, that's fantastic. And what is behind your name? So why Femfo?
Yeah, so Craig is now a pro at answering this question, I feel like, so he might do a better job than I would. But so Fimfo is a unique concept, so we wanted to come up with a unique name for it. Mm-hmm. And so you might have to visit us to figure out, what it stands for. But we really just wanted to do something different that would stand out.
I love that. And so you guys are here in Waco. Have you guys had any other locations?
Yeah, so we opened our first location last year in New Braunfels. And so we have plans to open more in the future, but we knew we wanted to do our first few locations in Texas. We love the Texas market.
Yeah, that's amazing and fantastic. So what is the real mission behind Camp Fimpfo?
Yeah, so the mission is just to get more people camping at its core, get more people outside. I always say summers weren't meant to be spent in front of the TV. So getting more families out to enjoy the outdoors and have everything be more accessible. Like I said, with no matter what kind of camper you are, we'll be able to find something for you.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And so you guys have now been open in Waco for a week, right?
Yeah, we're going on our second week here in Waco. First weekend was a huge success. We had live entertainment both Friday and Saturday night. Guests seemed to be extremely happy with all the amenities and everything that we were providing for them. And the food and beverage was also a great hit with great reviews over the first couple weekends.
Yeah, one of my friends, she's actually one of the bartenders over there, and she said you guys are going to have some amazing live music and other events. Tell me about that.
Sure. Every weekend, it's either Friday or Saturday night, we'll have live music. We have an activities calendar on our website, so our guests know what night that we'll have the live music, or we'll have a movie night out by the pool. We have like a 20-foot by 12-foot movie screen that we do movies after dark out there. So all of our activities are planned ahead of time so that our guests coming in, when they book, they know what's going on site.
Wow, that's fantastic. And I know she already mentioned that you guys have a chef and you're planning on doing chef events?
We do. We have a really good chef. Sean Kelly is our chef. He helped start Magnolia Table. He helped with the startup of Milo and with Guest Barbecue. Has a great Southern culinary background. And we're going to be doing a series of chef events, dinners throughout the fall series, up 4 to 5 of them. There'll be pre-planned chefs coming in, the local chefs and then out-of-town chefs that he's some of his mentors in the past, things like that. Be some really cool things going on to look forward to.
Wow, that sounds absolutely amazing. And then you guys will have events coming up and they'll be on your event calendar. And then what other things are you guys trying to plan by the end of 2022?
By the end of 2022, we're hoping to have all of our cabins in place, set, ready to go. We've got custom cabins being built on site. We have 35 of those, and we'll have another 100 park model cabins that'll be rolling in through the next couple of months. And we're hoping to have everything up and running by January 1st of 2023.
Wow, that sounds fantastic. And what a better opportunity to have a cabin. So tell me about the cabins. Are they going to be like rentals? Are you guys doing long-term, or are they just for the weekend?
So it's a campground resort. Mm-hmm. So instead of a 6-story tall resort, we're just horizontal. So we're spread out over 211 acres along the Bosque River, and they're rentals, transient occupancy rentals, just like a hotel room.
Wow, that's absolutely fantastic. And so I know we've kind of already touched on this, but you guys are right on the Brazos River. That is absolutely going to bring you guys more business. What would you say is one of the reasons why you're needed here in Waco?
I think it's just to give guests traveling and just a closer place to go to, mm-hmm. Instead of traveling, especially with the way gas prices are these days.
Oh, yeah.
We've seen a lot of uptick in probably people that are within 30 to 45 minutes away, mm-hmm. that want to still vacation and camp. So we're giving them a better venue and avenue to do that, and closer to them, as well with everything that's going on downtown in the city of Waco. We want to be a part of that, and then offer a different type of lodging accommodation for guests that are coming to Waco.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And so I know that you've already plugged yourselves into the Waco community. Is there anybody that's kind of helped you on this journey, or anybody you would like to shout out?
Yes, Startup Waco downtown, mm-hmm. has helped us a lot. We officed out of there since last November.
Oh, wow.
So our management team had come on really early in the game to make sure everything was set up and prepared ahead of time. So we had offices at Startup Waco, and they were very accommodating to us. We've also had Intrepid Project Management group in town that's mm-hmm. project managing the site as well. George Thornton and Brian Nicholson have been a great help with their knowledge of the city and their contacts within the city of Waco. So they've been a great help as well.
Yeah, that's absolutely fantastic. So it sounds like you've already been a part of our community, and people are getting excited to head over there and book their spot. Give us all the information on where we can find you, where we can find out more.
Sure, yeah. We have a website. It's campfimfo.com. It'll have both of our locations, so they can check out our New Bronzeville site and the Waco site. Mm-hmm. And there's an activity page. There's a menu page for the restaurant. So they can find all the information on our website as well. And our restaurant and tavern, Squirrely's Tavern, is open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 7 days a week. and it's open to the public too to come out if they want to enjoy the delicious food that Chef Sean's drumming up.
Oh yeah, that sounds amazing. Well, I'm super excited. I'm definitely gonna have to go over there and check it out, and I hope our listeners go over and check it out too.
We do too. Is we also offer day campers passes, so if people want to come and experience it without actually booking a cabin or an RV site, they have the ability to come and use the amenities at the park with the day camper pass and experience the pool, the splash pad, miniature golf, all of our sports courts, enjoy the restaurant as well. So we have that option for the locals to partake in.
To come and hang out.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, is there anything else you would like to share with our guests today?
We just really would, hope people come out and see the property, check it out. It's something different and unique than a lot of RV campground resorts. We've taken a lot of pride both here with my on-site staff as well as the corporate office in Michigan, with a lot of planning for over a year now to make this become a realization and the vision. And we're all very proud of it. So we're hoping that people will come out and take a look and be proud of it as well. Even if just a local from Waco can come see it and say, okay, this is something to be proud about. And Waco is Camp Fimpfo that we have in our city.
And I heard you guys are going to be having a ribbon cutting too. Tell me more about that.
We are Monday, August 1st at 11 a.m. We're having a ribbon cutting with the Chamber of Commerce. All of our contractors that have been a big part of the project will be on site, as well as a lot of the city council, people in the city that have been a part of this from the onset as well. And we'll have Chef Sean's working up sample food for all the guests, and we're allowing the guests that are coming out to bring their families. They can use the amenities for the day and experience Camp Fimpfo. So we give them not only just a ribbon cutting, but we give them a taste of what we have to offer out there at Camp Fimpfo.
Oh my gosh, that is so exciting. Well, I'm definitely going to try and be there then.
Come on out. We'd love to have you.
Thank you so much for all of your hard work and dedication to this project. And I'm sure the Waco community is going to love it, as well as all the tourists coming in.
Thank you for having us.
All right. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Find us everywhere on all social media platforms, KNOW_Waco. Check us out at roguemedianetwork.com, and we're on YouTube under Rogue Media Network. Check out nowaco.com.